Crimes News Update. Amakuru yiganjemo y'ubwicanyi mu miryango. Siblings Ray, who was 10 years old, Connor, who was 9 years old, and Adelina, who was 7 years old, died in tragic fire on Thanksgiving night in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Abavandimwe batatu baturuka mu gace ka Wisconsin arimo Ray w'imyaka 10, Connor w'imyaka 9 ndetse na Adelina w'imyaka 7 bakaba barapfiriye mu muriro ku munsi wa Thanksgiving. Firefighters were called to an apartment building on 43rd Avenue around 10:30 p.m. last night. Upon arrival, crews found the unit fully engulfed in flame with thick smoke. Their father survived. Itsinda rishinzwe kuzimya inkongi ryageze kuri urwo rugo ritabaye risanga umuriro wabaye mwinshi, bityo ntiryabasha gutabara abo bana. Papa wabo we yararokotse. Husband confessed after 44 years later. After nearly 4 decades of unanswered question, the disappearance of Lonene Ray Rogers has finally been solved. Nyuma y'imyaka 44, umugore witwa Lonene Ray Rogers aburiwe irengero. Umugabo we yemeye icyaha. Lonene, who was 29 years old, vanished between January 6 to 7, 1981 during a severe snowstorm. Her husband, Clinton Bud Rogers, told police they had argued that night. By the morning, he claimed she was gone. Lonene wari ufite imyaka 29 akaba yarabuze mu kwa mbere hagati ya tariki 6 na 7 mu mwaka w'1981. Akaba yarabuze hari mu gihe cy'urubura. Umugabo we witwa Clinton Bud Rogers yabwiye inzego za polisi ko yatonganye n'umugore we nijoro, mu gitondo yabyuka akamubura. But Lonene's pursue medication, hearings aid, and car keys were still in the home. Even more heartbreaking, her 2 young children were left behind. From that moment forward, no one ever saw or heard from her again. Gusa Lonene yagaragara ko yagiye nta kintu na kimwe atwaye, yaba imiti yafataga, yaba imodoka ye, ndetse n'abana be akaba bose yari yabasize. Kuva icyo gihe ntawongeye kumva amakuru ya Lonene. Family and friends immediately insisted Lonene would never abandon her children. Abo mu muryango wa Lonene ndetse n'inshuti ze bavuze ko Lonene atashoboraga gusiga abana be. Until now, on November 26, 2025, almost 44 years old after Lonene's parents, Clinton Rogers admitted he killed her. Tariki 23 z'ukwa 10 2025, nyuma yaho hasaga imyaka 44 bibaye, Clinton Rogers akaba yemeye ko ari we wishe umugore we. You may read more about this on True Crime Mama. Byinshi kuri iyi nkuru twabisoma ku rubuga True Crime Mama. In North Carolina, teacher and coach judged after student assault. Eric Norman High School student was treated for a concussion after being struck several times in head during wrestling practice, according to the Ardell County Sheriff's Office. Umwalimu ndetse numutoza w'abanyeshuri bafunzwe kubera guhotera umwana. Deputies were first arrested on Saturday 22 November when medical staff at Novant Health Medical Center in Huntsville requested law enforcement after treating the injured student. The family told the deputy the assault happened the day before on school property. Abapolisi bakaba barahamagawe n'abaganga ku bitaro byitwa Novas Heart Center. Ubwo bamaraga gusuzuma uwo munyeshuri bakabona afite ibikomere. You can read more this on True Crime Mama. Byinshi kuri nkuru kabisoma ku rubuga True Crime Mama. Washington DC shooting update. The family of Specialist Sarah Beckstrom, the 20 years old West Virginia National Guard member who was shot yesterday near the White House, has confirmed she has passed away from her injuries. Kurasana byabaye muri Washington DC. Umuryango wa Sarah Beckman ukaba wavuze ko umukobwa wabo yitabye Imana biturutse ku bikomere by'amasasu. Her father said the wounds she suffered was unsurvivable and she fought as long as she could. Papa akaba yavuze ko ibikomere yagize bitewe n'amasasu byari byo byatumye yitaba Imana kandi akaba yararwanye n'ubuzima uko yarabishoboye. The second soldier, Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf, who is 24 years old, is still hospitalized in critical condition. According to the president's last remark, his condition remains extremely serious and he continued to fight for his life. Umusirikare wa kabiri witwa Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf imyaka 24 nawe akaba akiri mu bitaro akaba arembye cyane. Officials say the attack happened only short distance from the White House and was carried out with a 357 revolver. Investigators believe the suspect traveled across the country before carrying out the ambush and they are still working to determine a motive. Abasirikare bakaba bararasiwe hafi cyane ya White House cyangwa inzu ya perezida wa Amerika. Bakaba bararashwe n'imbunda iri mu bwoko bwa 357. Inzego z'umutekano zikaba zikiri mu iperereza kugira ngo zimenye impamvu uwo mugabo yarashe abo bantu. You may read this on True Crime Mama. Byinshi kuri inkuru kabisa ku rubuga True Crime Mama. Two missing brothers in Ohio. The Outrage County Sheriff Office is asking for public assistance in locating Brody Diaz and Charlie Diaz. Brody Diaz is 7 years old and Charlie Diaz is 60 years old. Muri leta ya Alabama hari abavandimwe babiri bari kurangishwa babuze, akaba ari Blake Diaz ndetse na Charlie Diaz. Blake Diaz akaba afite imyaka 7 ndetse Charlie Diaz akaba afite imyaka 6. You can read the whole story on True Crime Mama. Byinshi kuri inkuru kabisa ku rubuga True Crime Mama. Missing 74 years old man in Missouri. Hari umugabo w'imyaka 74 wabuze muri Missouri. Police in Pratt City have issued a silver alert for Rick Holman, 70 years old, who has been missing for nearly 2 months. Polisi yo mu gace ka Pratt City ikaba yatangaje ko iri gushakisha umugabo witwa Rick Holman w'imyaka 74 umaze amezi 2 abuze. Can read the whole story on True Crime Mama. Byinshi kuri inkuru kabisa ku rubuga True Crime Mama. 50 years old Tammy Mary Mayres of Marbury was arrested for taking a +1 rate vary at $15.97 without paying. Umugore w'imyaka 50 witwa Tommy Mary Mayres akaba yatawe muri yombi akurikiranyweho kwiba mu iduka akagenda atishyuye. Ibyo yari yibye akaba byari bifite agaciro k'amadolari 15 ya Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika. Can read this on True Crime Mama. Byinshi kuri inkuru ukaba bisoma ku rubuga True Crime Mama. Missing couple at Lubbock in Texas. Lubbock family is desperate searching for Gary and Linda Lightfoot, who vanished after leaving Panhandle, Texas on Thanksgiving afternoon to drive back home to Lubbock. They never arrived and all attempts to reach them have failed. Lubbock muri Texas akaba hari kurangishwa umugabo witwa Gary ndetse na Linda Lightfoot bavuze ubwo bari bavuye gusura umuryango wabo ku munsi wa Thanksgiving, bari gutaha ariko bakaba batarigeze bagera mu rugo ndetse kugerageza kubahamagara bikaba bidakunda. You can read this on True Crime Mama. Byinshi kuri inkuru kabisoma ku rubuga True Crime Mama. 10 suspects has been arrested in connection with a viral video in which 2 women were seen physically harassed and abused by some individuals. Abagabo 10 bakaba batawe muri yombi bigendeye ku mashusho yagaragaye ku mbuga nkoranyambaga bari guhohotera abagore babiri. One of the suspects, Tawiya alias Awaga, who was seen cutting through the scalp of one of the victims, is at large. Umwe mu bakeka witwa Tawiya uzwi ku izina rya Awaga wabonywe ari gukata cyangwa ari kogosha umwe mu bagore akoresheje urwembe akaba yacitse ari gushakishwa. You can read the story on Crime Check TVGH. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestion, write the comment. Thank you. Have a nice day. Iyi nkuru ukayisoma ku rubuga Crime Check TV. Wakoze kubana nanjye, igitekerezo cyangwa inyunganizi wanyandikira muri comment niyo yikanda like na subscribe. Urakoze, ugira ibihe byiza.